And we're back. This is the video you've been waiting for. As you know, I've been testing some of these Walmart on devices, and I gotta say, OnnTV streaming box 4K is actually good. It's actually good. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel if you haven't. I did a detailed video on the Rohas streaming tech. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my other channels. If you're here on YouTube, check the description below. You'll see links to all my YouTube channels, including this one where it's about streaming, and this thing is actually pretty good. I gotta say, don't get the stick. That's a hot mess. Don't get the streaming stick. So here's the Walmart device. I gotta say, the setup on this thing is amazingly simple. Android TV is what this is running. It does say 4K. Let's just get the first thing out of the way. The remote is the Android remote. So you do get a couple shortcuts. It's good. It doesn't feel premium and it doesn't feel cheap. People will say, how do you compare this to the Fire Stick? The Fire Stick remote wins hands down. This one is good though. This one does feel good though. I wish it was also backlit, but beggars can't be choosers. So let's go directly to specs, because I know you guys are wondering what is in this thing. Well, like, I keep hearing about specs. It's advertised as 2 gigs of RAM and advertised as 8 gigs of internal memory. However, you don't get 8 gigs of memory. You get 3.6 of internal storage. 3.6 of internal storage. So you do lose a good amount. With the Fire Stick, you're actually left with more than that. So it's good. Amlogic, great. I love Amlogic. When it comes to the CPU, it is running the A53. Fire Stick runs the A55. But the hertz are very similar, very, very close. When it comes to the display, I put it on my 1080p capture card, and it's reading at full capacity. Mali G31, which is also great. When it comes to Android, we are running Android 10, and the device is not rooted. Now, Codex. This is very, very important. The device is marked as a 4K resolution, and for those of you who might not believe me, here's the box itself right here. And at the top, it does say 4K right there. And on the box right here in the front, it does say Dolby. This thing does not have Dolby. I'll say that again. It does not have Dolby. So I went through every single codex to see if there might have been a misspelling somewhere. And it has 3GPP, AMR, FLOC, ALA, MLAW, MPEG Opus, RAW, Vorbis. It's got everything, all the good stuff. Here's the only thing that's a premium sound, which is DTS HD, which is the competitor of Dolby. They're two different companies. DTS HD and Dolby are two different. It does have DTS HD, which is great. There is a audio decoder that's called Dolby Awesome, and it doesn't have it. It doesn't have Dolby Vision either. It does have several awesome encoders. 1, 2, MPEG 2, H.264, RM10, 20, 30, 40, H.263, AVC, all the different stuff. It does also have quadruplicates of these decoder encoders. So it's kind of like they could have sliced some of this stuff in half and added some better ones, but that's okay. It's going to be able to push. Does it work? Does this thing work? The first thing I like to test out is this remote beyond the streams on YouTube. So I like to see if this can pull up if the remote works, and if I tell it, hey, play this on whatever, does it pull? And this absolutely does. So let's go ahead and click on the BS show. As you can see here, we got tons of videos here. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to click on, let's go ahead and do this one with TDUK. If you guys haven't seen this one with TDUK, awesome guy. Big shout out to Tech Doctor UK. We're going to click on more and click on the quality. Now check this out. Quality automatically pulls it at 4K. You do have 2K. You do have 1080p obviously in all the lower resolutions, but it does pull 4K. So I like to hit the back button. I like to come here to where the bar is and then just kind of speed through it fast. Release and play to see how long it takes to pull up the video. As you can see, pulled up pretty quick. Quality looks pretty good. Now, does it look 4K quality? It's close. I questioned if it is. And the reason why I question it is if I back all the way out and let's just do a simple test of Netflix. Let's just click on that Netflix button and you see it sends me over to Netflix instantly. Well, maybe not instant. It does take a second, but that's more of the app pulling the data. But look at that. It looks pretty good. Now, it does seem like the device struggles a little bit to pull that data in, so it works better. But as you can see, the quality on the app is okay. It's not amazing. Even though it does have H.264 to pull the 4K, it can read it. But it's missing some codecs to make it look great. So it could read it. It's like the information that's coming in. It's like if I'm watching TV and it's at 4K, but my eyes are not able to see well, and I need to put some glasses on, there you go. Information's coming in, but to make it really crisp and clean, it's missing some codecs for sure. Now, because it does have Android TV, you could do so much stuff with this thing. You could remove, you could move it up or down. You could customize this homepage. I love Android TV over Amazon's Fire Stick interface. I absolutely love it. If you do come here to customize channels, you could do all kinds of stuff. If you're just like, hey, you know what? I don't want your recommended. I want my trending. Or let's just say you do want recommended. You could do that too. Free movies, whatever you want to do, this is great. If you want to turn the featured stuff off, you can do that also. You can go to promotions. There's so many things here that you can do. So here you go, like YouTube recommended. It gives you everything that you want. So obviously I've been watching some Cobra Kai. They got some interviews going on, what's trending, and some great stuff. We built a homemade survival submarine. So crazy stuff here. It's some good stuff. Now, the great thing about this remote is if you do, there's a little bookmark tab here. If you do click on this, you should be able to mess with the settings here. If you come down here to that and you bookmark it, you could actually, it says can't play to next because I haven't added it to my thing here. But if you're like, hey, I want this video to my add to play next, add it to my play next, go to the top, and there it is in my play next. Pretty cool. If you click on that little thing right there again, you could remove it from play next. Pretty nice. Here is your little gear icon. If you do click on this, this is going to take you here to this page. And this is where you can get to all your features, your apps. Everything will be here. You can go to your device preferences. Again, all the stuff that you need, all the tools are here. You could reset it, restart, remotes, just tons of options there. Now, if I do hit that home button again, there is a TV button right there. If I do click on this guy, it's going to send me over to live TV from YouTube. So I can install the app and this will sync over to this. Click on home. You have your volume, your up, down, and all your shortcuts. So again, this thing works. I wanted to give you this complete guide of what is this OnnTV box. Is it worth it? Everything that you need to know. This is it. This is everything that you need. Now, people are going to ask me, is this better than? I can't compare it to the Fire Stick. I did compare it to the Fire Stick on the streaming device channel. And the reason why I hate to compare it to the Fire Stick is the Fire Stick is for sure superior to this device. Absolutely. However, there are the other devices that are also maybe not as cheap as this one, but have Android TV and are on maybe the $30 range. So you got your TiVo, you got your Chromecast, your Google Chromecast. Those devices run better, smoother, and they give you more codecs. They give you better codecs. Of course, you have your NVIDIA Shield, which the price just astronomically changes now when you're talking about this device and the Shield. So we can't really compare those two. It doesn't make sense to compare that. You can't compare this to the VidStick because again, different interfaces, you just can't. So this is your cheapest device box that you can get for an Android TV at this current moment in time. Is it worth it? I don't know. For me, it's not, because the quality is not as good as, let's say, a Fire Stick Lite. The Fire Stick Lite looks cleaner than this. I have more codecs on the Fire Stick Lite than this, and I also have more memory. This is without modifying it. With this thing, it runs solely on Wi-Fi. There is no Ethernet port, so that means I have to buy extra stuff to mod it, which I don't want to do. So it's a great device. I can't call it this is a great entry device because there's other great entry devices. It's up to par is what I can say. It's up to par with some of the best of the best. So let me know what you guys think of the Walmart On 4K streaming box. And yeah, stay tuned. You guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.